Leo Kickapoo, what's up? How are you? Multicam black NSW chest rigs. These come with H harnesses. They hold 6 internal mags. They'll do AK or M4. They have these boxes on the front, which have pass-through elastic slits built into the lids that have covers. Behind that is another slot for a radio or holder or medical. Smoke loops on the bottoms. And then internal panel is all Velcro lined. More ankle medical kits are shipping out. Those things are heading out the doors. Those will get cleaned up tomorrow. I think that's the 5th batch. I think that covers, well, it won't cover what was ordered tonight, but it covers everything up until tonight that was ordered. I see Typhon journal covers. Oh, somebody ordered. Somebody asked for it in notes. I guess we went ahead and built those. I think we have Multicam stacked micros going, as well as something there. Typhon stacked micros, it looks like. And I think they cut Multicam AKM4s today. I see Multicam black, red liner, red thread duffel bags. No, Typhon. Typhon and Multicam black, it looks like. Amanda, I see you. What's up? John Witherspoon, what's up? Ryan Ray, how are you? Mike Tansler, what's going on? I've been on here for over 2.5 minutes, and there's only 11 people online, so YouTube must be pissed off about something that's been said recently. John Cam, what's up? Chuck Peebles, what's up? What was the real story about the real age of the queen? You mentioned it, but can't find anything. Shit, I don't know, man. There's people saying she was 900 years old. I mean, there's people that say the history is completely, we're completely lied to on history. There's theories that, she's Nephilim. There's all kinds of weird shit, man. Adrenochrome. I don't know what I had said. I have no idea, man. Is that a cop rig on? No, it's a stacked micro, which is our skinniest rig, which is a little bigger than the placards, right? The cop rig is 10 inches wide, where your placards are 9, but with the curvature of your body, you would still be able to use it with the stacked micro. There's large Multicam black tool bags. Medi, what's up? Drive Strength, what's going on? Landon, what's up? The trip. Some dude was like, hey, I want some cop rigs. I'm like, I have only one. He's like, I have 2. I have 1. I would recommend that you buy it and then get another one when you have it. And yet, here it still sits. Weird. Montana said Queen and her mom and grandfather all died on a day with a 2 in it. Joseph Frazier, what's up? Multicam black crossbody bags. Jose Rivera, what's up? Really enjoyed the Wednesday live stream. Like the video, folks. Matt Robbins, what's up? We recorded for a couple hours today for private video. So anybody in the members group, there'll be private videos going out. We got through about half of the questions. We'll do the other half tomorrow. New shirts, right on. Jose, they're nice, man. That OD shirt is pretty cool. And it says extreme violence on the back now. Saw the large tool bags in the email. Didn't read the description and thought they were gym bags. Yeah, not gym bags. Don Stinson, what's up, man? It's weird. It's warm over here. The AC sets, which I guess is why the AC set kicked on. I wonder why it's warm in here, right here. Carter Lee finished first book, 299 days, right on. Ron Most, what's up? Got shipping on the ankle rigs. We shipped a lot of ankle rigs. A lot. Gregory Allen Smith, how are you? Charlie Wood. Saw a shipping notice ankle rig as well, right on. Busy day, yeah, no shit, busy day. Super busy day. I don't think this goes on the back side of the car. This is your front bumper. I'm pretty sure this is off the front bumper. It goes under the cover. Got a box of Badass for yesterday. T-shirt from the member channel, right on. Yeah, he got a lot done. Less than 2 weeks, we're gonna have 1,000 people here. If you'd have asked me yesterday, day before, I would have said we got 4 weeks. Ankle rig seems like the best one on the market for carrying a cat. I don't know. I don't know about that. I haven't I haven't worn any other ankle rigs. I've seen a couple here and there, but like I've never even had one in my hands. So Eli and I were fucking with that thing, I don't know, years ago. Eli was actually here this last weekend for a while. So I just built the one that I wanted, right? I built the one that I wanted, the one Eli and I had messed with before. I added a slot here. So NPA, needle, Sharpie. Use it as a Sharpie. Don't put a pin light in there. Put whatever you want. I mean, I think guys will use this for shit other than even medical stuff. But I haven't seen the other rigs. So I put an adapter in here. I think most people are probably not going to use the lengthener, but it'll allow you to run it around the biggest insulated boot that there is. Like, you'll probably have a hard time getting pants over it, a boot that thick, but it'll do it. And you can run it down very skinny on the ankle as well. So it'll work. And it definitely holds a cat. And I've got it sized where it'll hold a cat or a soft tee. I don't know why you would put a cat in there when you could just put a soft tee in there, which is going to not have that big set of wings on the top, right? I keep saying cat. I mean soft T. Put a soft T in there, and it doesn't have that big rigid piece of plastic on the top. With that said, I've worn these for hours with the cat, and the cat, it like doesn't touch your other leg. It doesn't affect you when you drive. It definitely works. Some of the team working on the road today for the barbecue this weekend drove the cat off into a ditch. I think that's good to hear. I think it's possessed. So the skid steer went in the ditch. Did the skid steer come out under its own power? I'll use the extender to run it as a belly band once I get the waistline. Does NSW mean Naval Special Warfare? It does. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Shipping notification, Casey Kemp, right on. I didn't see these till tonight. We were filming, and when they finally hit the table, I wasn't in here. That right there, though. What am I seeing here? Scoop stitch. That's what I thought I was seeing. That's not good. Is that tacked in? That's tacked in. Put that side right there. I'm starting to get some much needed cooler temps. Us too, man. Us too. Swinny ever finished the SARMs? So the SARMs are long finished, man. The SARMs, I don't know what you saw that's making you ask that. The SARMs were done. The SARMs were for sale. We were selling SARMs. And then when all the silly SARM shit started happening, as precaution, I took all the SARMs down. I bought all of the remaining stock of SARMs that Justin had. And I have boxes and totes. I have like fucking Rubbermaid containers full of SARMs. I have all of them. This one med provider almost flipped when I told her I was taking Hyperline until I can get a doxycycline? Until I can get my desoxin. Couldn't continue it though. Why? What was the issue with it? Just the high levels of caffeine? Ankle med shit, ankle med kit. Amy Lynn, we answered some of your stuff today on video. I could throw my penguin pin gun in the ankle med kit and extra cartridge. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Like a flare gun too. What's the military flare gun? The little black one came in a package with 5 flares. The little anodized aluminum one. It's a Mark. What is that? Comes in the pilot survival kit. It's methamphetamine HCl. It's methamphetamine HCl. The desoxin is, or the Hyperline? First ankle med I tried, too small to go over anything. I like the option to carry on body, but can throw in a backpack. Yep. Did you know the royal family, Queen Elizabeth, owns 6.6 billion acres of land? They own Canada, Australia, New Zealand, etc. SARMs, single and ready to mingle. That's why I got Hyperline, closest thing on the market. So desoxin being methamphetamine. So is it Adderall? Is it just a generic Adderall? Is that what we're talking about? No, add 2 methyl groups. Gotcha, gotcha. What's the what are you using it for? Like, what do they prescribe it for? I mean, I guess I kind of know what it does, but what's the on label for that? Brian Fraser, what's up? Mark 79, maybe. Zenzetti is the same, methamphetamine HCl. Zenzetti. Okay, so are you using it for wakefulness, or are you using it as a calming effect to counter ADHD? Like, what's the use for it? I mean, what are you personally using it for? I bet you did not see that coming. How is it going, everyone? Stephen B, what's up? Or are you using it like for a performance enhancer? Or are you just taking a lot of electronics apart? Like I used Adderall for a week or two, but it wouldn't like I didn't get anything more done using Adderall. Like I didn't have any more focusing ability or staying power. I would actually focus in on shit that was not beneficial, right? I would get a lot of stuff done, but not the things that I set out to do. All right, guys, what do we want to talk about? I'm going to cut this one off pretty soon. I got other stuff to do tonight. So we can have some conversation, throw it out there, and we will discuss. Smoke pouches. You guys know that there is a company, Patriot Smoke, makes a smoke very, very similar to the military smoke. It's a sealed can. It's not a pull string. It actually has a pull pin like the real smoke grenades have. Hope you organize way more erratically. Love the new ankle med kit. It's probably the slimmest ankle med kit on the market. Most of them are bulky. Yeah, they're pretty bulky. This does not have padding though, right? It's just elastic. It's not neoprene. You're not going to want to wear it. I did wear it for hours and hours, multiple days, against my ankle with just, the normal socks that I wear. But if you're going to wear this thing for any length of time, you're going to want to wear it with a taller sock, probably. (9/11), Reptilian Overlords, Klaus Schwab, Beach Attire, Gregory Allen Smith. I don't know what we're talking about. Rick and Morty. Is that a cartoon? How is that baby thick making out? I don't know what that means. How's the ankle kit fit under Cole pants? So it fits fine under Cole pants. You might have way bigger ankles than I have. But there's also different Cole pants, right? They have relaxed fit and they have like tapered fit. What's coming down next to be built? I see Multicam stacked mags out here, stacked micro rigs. I see Typhon stacked micro rigs. I think that we cut Multicam AKM4 micros today. Yep, that's what's over here. Covert rigs. Man, I've probably got 20 so covert rigs. Final. The last 10 I've made are the final. We're just adding 2 pieces of pals right here so you can lash tourniquets if you want to. Other than that, I don't know what else going. Chicken that hatched the chick. Oh, that chicken got eaten by the dogs. That video's, those videos are coming out months behind right now. So I'm always surprised when I see those videos. I'm like in the video, the last video I saw, the one before the one that came out today, I was still planting those trees. Like those trees have been in at least 6 months right now. Do you still have the guinea hens? Friend here is trying to get rid of some. I have tons of guinea hens. I have more guinea hens than I need or want. We did see a good example, and I didn't get it on video. I was telling people, we had a lot of people here Saturday and Sunday, and I was explaining the dogs and aerial predators and how the guineas alert on aerial predators, and the guineas just all of a sudden went fucking nuts. And I look up, and there's a big black buzzard, and I'm like, see, there's a good example of it, and the dogs come out running out. We had guinea hens, there was probably 14 or so, and I brought in like another 12 or 14 of them for the back of the property. And we had all these little ones, and some guinea hen went down and got all those damn little birds and brought them up and merged the flock. So there's no guinea hens in the back, all of them are up front, and then they hatched out another 20 of them. So the guinea hens run around, they're off the property, they're over at the gas station next door. Every week one gets run over in the highway, which I'm completely fine with. Purple thread, 5 med purple thread, 5 medium clothes bags purple thread, gray thread, orange thread. Did you ever process your chicken? No, I have all those chickens still. Well, we talked about that on the private video today. I said, you know, I was just reading one of these poultry groups the other night, and somebody said, have you ever just kept Cornish crosses and not slaughtered them? And a lot of people surprisingly said, yeah, I have some that are about 1.5 years old. They're some of my best egg layers, and they're twice the size of all my other hens. Now, I would think that there's not a return for it, right? The bigger body bird is probably going to consume more food, and you're not going to get any extra eggs out of them or anything special. I've always heard that at a certain weight, you know, they snap their legs or they have heart attacks. And I guess I haven't ever seen that happen. I mean, we've let some go like 20 weeks, 24 weeks, and one will die here or there. But I mean, we always have something die every week on the farmyard. Something dies. So, I mean, who knows really what it is. Ministry of Truth is holding back chat feed. You're right. You are fucking right about that. I could have sworn I saw him at MSPTF. I don't know. Was Babyhead in Arkansas? Is that's Arkansas, right? Or is that Alaska? I don't know the answer to that, buddy. It's possible. I doubt it. Are the ducklings? Yeah, all of the ducklings are alive. Anybody want ducks? I got ducks for days. You want some ducks? I have some beautiful ducks. I don't need them. All they are doing is consuming food. When will Amanda have the next batch of Hanks ready? Yesterday. She was working on them this weekend. I know she's got a bunch of Halloween ones going that she was working on. These look done, so she probably just has to tag them and iron them and I don't know if she's putting Velcro on them or not. They're nice, like real nice. Dibs on covert rig. Charlie Wood. We can set that up. Patriot Smoke could be shipped in your name to TAC Response to save on freight. Not sure anymore. Don't know the answer to that. Usually they are delivered in person to TAC Response, is my understanding. What's up, John? Did John Kerry really go to Antarctica and had a meeting with aliens? I didn't hear anything about John Kerry, but I would look up the Admiral Byrd expedition. He was on national television, full syndication, and said that. and then kind of just disappeared, and you never really saw any more of him after that. After that press conference, I guess. Cody Hanks, yeah, Hanks. What Hanks? Amanda builds Hanks. Amanda makes. We bought a huge roll of BDU material in Multicam black. So we take that and she lines it with different themed fabrics. She's done some super cool ones. She's done some patriotic ones. Currently, she is doing like Halloween and fall. They're really nice. Anybody on here have one of Amanda's Hanks? I think there's probably about 100 of them out here at this point. Operation High Jump, yeah, and it's man, if you need to decompress and stop the oh my god the world's ending videos for just half a day, just type in Operation High Jump and just listen to some YouTube videos. And something else too that's actually would be of benefit to you, still in the same genre of preparation. Wartime Farm. Look up a British broadcast series called Wartime Farm. They've actually, I think there's maybe 6 or 7 series in there. Tudor Farm, Wartime Farm, different period, World War I versus World War II farm. And they take all these historians and they live on the farm for a year and only get to use the stuff that was there. So it's like a living museum. And they have to reclaim all these fields and use a keyline plow and drain these bogs and reclaim to grow cereal crops. And it's grueling work. They do like a wood gasifier to run an old army ambulance. You don't even really have to pay attention to it. You can just listen to it in the background. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Number one, you will appreciate greatly your status in life right now, and you will question whether you have the grit to live in that manner if you ever again had to. It's just a great show, great show. It'll really put some things on your radar that you had not thought of. Do you ever have issues with your dogs fighting? I had to break up a fight today and got bit on the hand. So never get in a dog fight. If you have to break up a dog fight, grab one of the dogs by its back legs and pull away. I've grabbed them by the tail and I feel like I could really damage them. But I have dogs, like I literally have dogs that are the size of small horses. Like one of my dogs, the last fucking thing I'm going to do is try to break up a fight. I just kind of let it happen. And usually it's already happened before we get to it. We find it afterwards. We've had some sutures in some dogs' paws. That's why we took Magnus out from up top and split him up. Even though he was young, he just had too much mouth behind him for those other dogs. The puppy up there, I don't know how old she is. 4 months old right now, maybe 5 months. She was 65 pounds a month ago. I don't know what she weighs right now. I saw her, I actually killed a rabbit the other day and set the rabbit on the ground, kind of watching to see if she was going to try to take it. And she walked towards it, and one of the Pyrenees came out of fucking nowhere, just snarling like an attack dog. And I don't know if she actually bit Hera or not, but Hera, did the, and ran off. They've bit a hole through Hera's ear. There's been some fights, but that's the purpose of having the puppy there with those 2 older dogs right now. Now I have 3 females together, because those older dogs will train that dog. Like when I walk in the farm area, she used to come down all the time and want pets. Now she comes down, she doesn't leave the gate when I open it and bring the 4-wheeler through, but I don't pet her anymore. I want her bonded to those animals, not to us. I want her to have more interest in those animals than us coming through the gate. Isaac Barrett, what's up? Welcome, man. Will they be on the text? Wartime is a great series. Man, I've watched it a few times, and it doesn't get, like, I don't grow old of it. Also mentioned other lands beyond Antarctica. Yeah, he mentioned lands inside Antarctica, underground. Got bit on the hand. Nothing serious. Still sucks. Yeah. The bones in the hand break easy too, especially on the top of the hand like that, which is where, a bite would typically happen probably. Magnus is a horse. He is. I enjoy AVE for laughter. What is AVE? What is that? It's aliens. I think we have some. If you want one of those hanks that's not multicam black on the back, I think we have some options for other material instead of multicam black. Also, if you want something different. Will the new TI? I don't know what that means. Scott Markham. AVE is a YouTube channel, Canadian, that is legit, machinist, and also hilarious. Got it, okay. I'm a believer now, John. Going to get a 3-mag shingle next week on payday. You got any multicam? No. I would bet you that we don't have a single 3-mag shingle. Last week, I had a couple. I'll go look in just a second here. We had probably 2 weeks ago, I probably had 24 of each. I'll bet I don't have any now. But what do you mean you're a believer? Like, what happened? What changed your mind? Or what made up your mind? OD Hanks. No, we don't have any of that material in OD. We could do them in Cordura, but I mean, it'd be fine for taking photos and maybe for, keeping shit from scratching up your dresser when you take stuff out of your pockets. Hearing yes, seeing no, definitely is overstock everywhere here in Arizona. Best places to buy medical supplies. Refuge Medical. Refuge. You can try TAC Response. They have a full kit. Ventilated operator kit. Amazon. Are you still making hats and scarves this winter, Amanda Willis? Survivalizer, what's up? Will the NSW rig hold 308? It will not. It will not. Somebody asked that today. I held one out of this batch to put 308 mags in for my guy here, Jeremy. He's got a Scar Heavy. Adventure Medical Kits. Adventure Medical Kits. Bear's got one called that, doesn't he? Refuge has one called that. Adventure Medical Kits are like the blue and yellow ones that you could buy all this parts at REI. I think that's what I'm thinking of anyways. Anybody else hearing about pending DEF fluid shortage? Are you seeing it yet, Tyler? So I heard all about it, right? We've been hearing about it for 6 months. And then you heard truckers talking about it, and I saw YouTube videos. And then the talk just went away. Like, it just stopped. And we were somewhere where they had a wall of DEF fluid just sitting in cubes. We had a Lowe's truck pull up here, a really big Lowe's truck, and the DEF tank on that thing was enormous. And I was like, how do you guys fill, like on big trucks, right? Let's say semi trucks. How do you fill the DEF tank? Because these guys on this big moving truck, they said they just put them in the cubes. They just dump them in one at a time. Is DEF on a pump at a truck stop for big truckers? I don't know the answer to that. Forgot who their parent company is. But you got to remember, I ran a subscription box company from 2015 to around 2017. Got crushed by the weight of working 2 jobs. I forget. I don't know what we're talking about there. I'd rather the advantage of stealth and distance. They won't even hear the shot. Issue, I prefer 308. Wife been designated the AR-15. I believe everybody should run around in fucking South African shorts and carry fouls. I think that every child in high school should be dressed as a South African and just carry a foul to fucking. He should walk barefoot to school with a foul. My first rifle was an HK91. It was $475. It came with 2 magazines. It came with the HK cleaning, the chain thing. And it came with, I think it came with a claw mount. I had a claw mount for it. I think it came with it. And it was $475, and it was on the back of Soldier of Fortune magazine. At the pumps at the racetrack, Pilot got it. If SOE makes some gear in Rhodesian camo, you and Jacob Herman both. You and Jacob both. DEF fluid filters are super back ordered. We have a forklift that's been shut down 3 months. Man, our fucking cable company here, their bucket truck, both their bucket trucks have been down over 6 months. They said they can't get the parts they need. Hats, scarves, headbands, ear warmers are in production. I grew up with M1 Grand. Love the M1 Grand. Love the M1 Grand. We make an M1 Grand chest rig. Holds 4 clips. John Witherspoon, is it 5 or 4? I think it's 5, right? 5 clips across the top of the chest, and then 5 clips underneath it. And the clips underneath it come out upside down, so they fall into your hand, so that you can pull them out whether there's clips above it or not, so that it doesn't get in the way. And then it's got pals on the side, so you can add med kits and stuff to it. Had knee cleanup surgery on I need that on both knees, man. My knee's popping and clicking and all kinds of shit. Okay, 3 mag shingles. I don't see any 3 mag shingles. I pulled the last Multicam blackout. There was one a couple days ago. I'm guessing they were here. We had 2 big bins full of them. I don't have any 3 mag shingles, buddy. Like those tubs down there were fucking full of 3 mag shingles. Aunt took both when Gramps died, ignoring the will. Oh, the M1 Grands. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. I'll bet winter's here for some. Got my NSW the other day. Awesome rig. My 8 mag stacks are badass too. So, if you could only have one of those now that you have both of them, which would you pick and why? What do you like different about them? Like, what would you pick? A man gave me this watermelon months ago. You know when you set a watermelon and it just goes bad? This sucker has not gone bad. It's probably the arsenic that he shot into it. Guys were asking med stuff. I bought a bunch of stuff off Amazon. I think Bob's boys bought the 3 mag. Oh, no shit. That's exactly where they went. That's exactly where they went. When Bob's boys buy stuff, they usually buy 12 of it. That's exactly what happened to it. You're right. They're the reason that must be who was asking for the AKM4 micros. That's probably why we're running those in multicam again. Are we talking about watermelons? A man that comes here, pretty interesting dude. pretty interesting guy. Grows watermelons, and he grows these watermelons, and he brought me this watermelon months ago when he was in town, and he's like, here's this watermelon, and I had every intention of eating this, and here it is months later, and it's still fully intact. It's not gone bad. There's some woodland smoke pouches. I want an 8-mag stacked. We'll even settle for a 6. I'd take the NSW if I could only have one. Holds a crazy amount of gear. More than enough mags. Hugs the body extremely well. Probably my favorite. The 8-mag stacked is very close second. So the 8-mag stacked is more modular. I really thought I was going to walk over here and show you a stacked mag pouch, but Cody was rummaging around in here, and I feel, yeah, there it is. It got buried. He moved all this shit today. So there's a 6-mag. I kept one out of the last run. Now the 8-mag gives you 2 more mags here, and it gives you 4 columns of pallets on each side. That NSW rig it's the big NSW rig. It's about the same profile as the 8-mag stacked, but it's got those slots behind those boxes, so you can put big radios back there. It was actually made for big embitters. And then they were carrying a SIG 226 in a Kydex holster on one side cross draw, and then an embitter on the other. And then the CAS guys, well, the FACs, they were carrying dual radios. Wasn't it where arsenic? No, I was being sarcastic. The poison that he put in there. Gregory Allen Smith, that can be true. It's non-GMO. Chickens love water. Chickens love pumpkins. Chickens love squash. Chickens love cantaloupe. Chickens love everything. I come in here every morning and I'm like, what in this refrigerator have we not eaten in the last few days that I can give to the chickens? And tomorrow the chickens are probably going to have a lot of chicken curry and hamburger and other stuff. I don't know what else is in these tubs here, but being that it's Friday, Jeremy's probably going to cook something completely awesome tomorrow, and we'll eat that through the weekend. So all of this will go into the clean out, and that's what the chickens will get tomorrow. Chickens love chicken, they do. NSW, yeah, stands for Naval Special Warfare. Do you think you'll be making NSW and 8-mag stacks in Coyote anytime soon? No. The answer is no. Would definitely be in for a couple more. Here's the deal. If I run them in Coyote, if I run 6 of them, 3 of you guys are going to buy them, and I'm going to have 3 sitting here, and there's not going to be any urgency to it. They don't sell. So am I better off putting my time into Multicam Black and Multicam, because if I have 24 of them, they will sell. So to do a small run, I'm actually labor-wise much better to do a large run than a small run. You will probably see some in Woodland soon. Even if McDonald's puts babies in the food, I'm loving it. I believe McDonald's do put babies in the food. Used to feed our chickens our food scraps growing up, including the eggshells. Yeah. It was your patriotic duty as an American to keep 3 chickens and grow a victory garden. The old commercials are still there. You can still see the old commercials that say talking about that. What are some of the best-selling products, new to this stuff, but interested? Best-selling products. So slings, we never have enough slings. Here, we'll just walk through. Shotgun cards. It's like the gateway drug, right? 15, 20 bucks. Product you put on the side of your gun. You put some Velcro on there, and you add 6 rounds to your shotgun. This is also the product where people are the most insane. The least costly product, but they act like they bought a Ferrari and you didn't fucking drive it to their house yesterday. It's bizarre. And then we have those, and then we've got panels where you can put them horizontal or vertical, We make vertical, horizontal, and if you want a modular not on a belt, we have the panels to affix that as well. We sell a product called a combat cock, and it's literally a little chicken pin cushion thing, and you're like, here, do you want to hold my cock? That's what it's for. We sell tons of patches, vehicle med bags, all the different rigs, grocery bags. We sell tons of fucking grocery bags. Slings. We're always out of some sling, and as soon as somebody orders it, we run another 24 of them. Single points, 2 points, convertibles. The rigs, we had a ton of rigs here a couple weeks ago. The rigs are gone. Beginning of this week, I think, we ran these in Multicam. Those are sold out and gone. We just ran, these are hanging here because we made them today. These are the first two cleaned. Tool bags and large tool bags. Those are large tool bags right there. They were just put up. I would bet they're probably all sold. We had fupas all the way there. We make a fanny pack. Works as a chest rig, a little chest pack or a fanny pack. We had hundreds of those a few weeks ago. That's what I've got left right there, the Raid ones. Fanny pack, which is a little actual fanny pack or crossbody bag. We just made these yesterday, day before. Those are sitting there. I would bet that the most of this stuff sitting here is probably sold tonight and just hasn't been pulled and shipped. We pushed an email out. We send text messages. If you're on our text app, we send you a text almost every day. Hey, we made these, heads up, here they are. We don't send that out in the email to the email customers. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we send a text and an email. So a lot of the email people, there's 70,000 on our email list. There's almost 3,000 on our text. The first 3,000, the text guys, they get first access to everything. So a lot of times stuff never even makes it into the email. If you make such bomb-proof items, how do you stay in business? I'm using the same micro rig for 10 years. Looks the same as it did when I bought it. So hopefully if you're using a micro rig, you see that things are kind of weird in the world. You're making friends. You're evangelizing about being safe and having security and having a plan and having some food stored. And hopefully every one person will tell 2 people about our product. Hopefully our product is good enough and important enough in your life and you believe in it enough that you have put your money into my product that your life might one day depend on and the lives of your loved ones, right? So hopefully you will tell 2 people about our product. And we do a lot of lifestyle gear, right? How many of your wives have, like you always hear women have shoes. I buy shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I have belts, right? Guys buy belts. Guys buy tool bags. Guys buy wallets. So we do a lot of lifestyle gear also. And we're constantly doing new things. And I use scarcity marketing, right? I have 52 sewing machines. I'm lucky to see 12 to 16 run on the best day. I live in the middle of nowhere. I have no codes or zoning. We can literally do anything we want and nobody fucking says anything about it. With that, though, I live in what was the most impoverished county of all of Tennessee. And I live in a county of 3,500 people. Most of the people that sit here on these sewing machines every day have worked for me for over 10 years. Not all of them, but most of them. People here don't want to work. It's just poverty mindset. It's, oh, it must be nice that that guy has a new, whatever. Always talking shit about somebody else. That's the downfall of living here. The upside is I love living here. So I don't have warehouses full of gear. I don't have any dealers. I turned my entire dealer program off 7 years. We do everything direct to consumer. So it's hit it, quit it, on to the next thing. There's always urgency to what we sell. I don't have to have you buy it because there's 1,000 other people that want to buy it. So I guess does that kind of explain it? My wife uses all SU grocery bags to carry her work materials in and out of work. DJ Guzman, man, I love the California compliant bag. We did that as a joke when they banned straws. We made a video about them, banning grocery bags. But I like the Cali bag because it's a little bigger and because it's seamed on the outside, it holds its shape a little better, right? I can put 2 ammo cans in that thing, and I like those short handles. So if I have heavy weight in there, I can choke up on the bag. Still blows people's minds that I've used the same SOE belt for 10 years. I'm just thinking I need a new one. Man, we've got belts that are out there for 25 years right now, 30 years going on. I hand out your cards to anyone who I think may order. JP, man, go beyond that, right? We don't even need them to order. Just hand out the cards to anybody that might get use of any of the content that we put out. We do funny stuff with the Panic Prepper videos. We do real stuff with the members videos. We talk about real stuff. I mean, there's always an array of things on the videos in the evening. I do a video almost every night. If you think somebody will watch it, send them to us, man. Tell them about it. There's a QR code on the back of that card, too, so they can just scan it with their phone and get right to the website. Once you're to my website, links are to everything else are on the website. Where's Scully? Scully's about 45 minutes from here, maybe 30 minutes from here. As the crow flies, he's pretty close. He's got a 17-acre farm, and he's got some cows. His mother, in later stages of her life, are living on his property. I think his wife's mother is there also. A lot of her family has moved here. Much of his sniper platoon has moved here. There's a ton of those dudes are here. He's retired, really. Wearing my multi-tool pouch at work, guys ask me, where did you get that? Mine is junk. I need a new one. Rocking my collection of grocery bags all the time. Cali compliant bags carry all my others. Right on. My sweat is toxic to nylon. Damn stuff just strays. Just trays and dies, doesn't matter. Weird. I'm out of cards. I'll get you some more. Any copper eggs coming in the future? I have one copper egg on the wall. It's coyote. Do the bigger rigs have Velcro to hang a dangler? They do not. They do not. Still blows people's minds. Used for 10 years. Okay, I think we've read all these. Did you make the Cobra buckle backwards on purpose? I don't know what you're talking about. There's 2 versions of the Cobra buckle. We buy so many Cobra buckles that a lot of times they have the reverse one, so that the adapter, the slide bar adapter, is actually on the socket side instead of the male side, if that's what you're talking about. When they don't have the ones we use, we buy the other ones. I also have one copper egg on my wall. What's up, buddy? How are you? Are you still here in town, or did you go back home? Tenifer is almost diamond hardness. Coyote right-hand copper egg, yep. Honestly, aren't 15-round Glock mags Cali compliant? I have this little thing called the Second Amendment. I get you, buddy. My attorney likes to point out to me, John, I know you're right, and you know you're right. On the other hand, you also know what the execution of a federal search warrant looks like. And I'm like, you're right. Okay. You're home. Right on. Culvert. What's that dollar amount look like? What does that task look like to excavator that hole, put a culvert in place, put a cap on it that semi trucks can drive over? Wild ass guess. What's that dollar amount look like? Currently an injunction. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have no idea. And they might not they might not even come after the mags. They might use that as a stepping stone for a search warrant to dig through all your shit to find or create or plant a crime. I think at this point we need to operate as though all federal agencies are corrupt. My daughter graduated from the Seattle Institute of Art for Fashion, sews all kinds of stuff from boat covers to bras and panties. She is like-minded and needs a job. Charles, where does she live? What state is she in? Freedom Week makes 15 round mags legal in California. They can't prove when you got or didn't get them. At least 8 years, hard labor on the SW belt with Alpine buckle, right on. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. If you're not on our text app, if you have any interest in any of this stuff, text app is how you get it. There's other ways to get it, but the guys on the text app seem to do better. And you can do that through our website, soetacticalgear.com. If you shop on Amazon at all, any of my YouTube videos or my website, any link to Amazon, if you just click it, it downloads a computer in your cookie. Downloads a cookie in your computer. And then anything you buy on Amazon in the next day, we get a little percentage. Just think of it as taking money away from Amazon. Eight mag stack chest rig. Joe, send me an email. Coyote guy, if you want to get a Coyote, whatever you had said, stacked mag, or I think you said stacked mag in Coyote, we can do it as a custom order. It'll cost more. You'll get it quickly. If you're interested in doing that, send me an email. We're doing that every day. We just not really promoting it. When guys are like, how do I get this thing? Somebody was like, hey, I want something with purple thread. I don't remember what it was. It costs more, but we'll do a one-off for you, and you'll be able to get it. Be ordering Cobra buckle. I'll be ordering a Cobra buckle soon. Can't yet. I only got 16 hours of work this week. All right, guys. Good night.